We're going to pull everyone together for just a minute or two, and then let everyone resume mixing and mingling.
Where's Maureen? She needs a whistle. There's Maureen.
Waiting for someone to whistle. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. It's so nice and a bit foreign to see so many full faces. And I know so many of us are so grateful to be amongst other people, but I think we're most grateful for Dean Middleton's leadership. Friends? So I'm not going to speak very much. I just wanted to get everyone pulled together. This is a very short program, and like I said, we're going to continue to mix and mingle, but we did want to do a couple of formal acknowledgments for our beloved Dean, Dean Middleton, and thank her for her steadfast leadership over these last 15 years. So one thing we're going to do, Renee, there is a USB drive of a number of videos that were submitted from all over AACTE, former colleagues, former friends, or friends, and I'm really out of practice, honestly.
Alumni students.
Alumni students, thank you. This was Kim's part. Anyway, but do appreciate that, and you can take that on your own time and watch through that video. So I'm going to pass it over to Tim Binegar, who has some special things to announce, and then over to my husband, Steve Patterson.
Thanks, Tommy. It is so good to be out and see. I know most people here. A lot of great faces here, and if I don't know you all, hopefully get a chance to talk with you later. I am Tim Binegar, Senior Director of Development for the Patton College, and I've had the privilege of working with Dean Middleton for almost a decade, and it's been really awesome. I remember vividly like our interview, and it was like, she was so cool during the interview. She was like, halfway through, she's like, Tim, you can relax now. I just want to get to know you. And I feel like, I think I have a pretty good chance I'm going to get this job. I want to go up until that point. And I just have so many good memories with Dean Middleton. Her vision for the college has been amazing, and it's what lured me to Ohio University. There's two people that couldn't be here today. Dr. and Mrs. McDavis. And I've been talking to them recently, so. During your administration, you also were able to increase the rankings for many undergraduate and graduate academic programs in the Patton College of Education. You and the devoted faculty were able to build on the strong foundation of academic programs that existed when you arrived and to elevate many of them to greater levels of excellence. Thus, current undergraduate and graduate students will benefit from being highly prepared to become teachers, counselors, and administrators for our K-12 schools, colleges, and universities, not only in Ohio and across the country, but throughout the world. We're almost done. There are so many other accomplishments that we could cite as a result of your steadfast work during these past 15 years. But we know these would be too much to include in this letter. So, we will simply state that the true measure of success as a leader is whether you left the institution you inherited better than it was the day you arrived. And from our viewpoint, the answer is a resounding yes. The Patton College of Education is much better today as a result of your extraordinary leadership during the past 15 years. In closing, Deborah and I have been very fortunate and happy to call you our colleague and friend during these past 15 years. We look forward to continuing our professional and personal relationships with you long after you have left the deanship of the Patton College of Education. But on this, your special day, we salute you for 15 years of dedication and commitment to building one of the best colleges of education in the nation. Well done, Madam Dean, well done. Fortunately, Dr. J. Davis, Deborah Amy Davis, President Emeritus and First Lady Emeritus, Ohio University. A lot of you know President Davis. I mean, he can talk. So that's probably a short letter from him right there. And I'm just, I'm glad I got all that out, and hopefully we got that recorded and we can send that back to them in Florida. The thing that I'm proud to share for the last couple of months is I wanted to make sure that we could also continue on honor Dean Middleton's leadership at the college. And in the work that I do a lot of philanthropy at the university, and so I was compelled to get an endowment set up in the name of Dean Middleton, a scholarship endowment that will be in perpetuity in the Patton College of Education. And so I feel relieved and I feel ecstatic to say today that there is an endowed scholarship in your name, the Renee Middleton Dean Scholarship in the Patton College of Education, that will be with the Ohio University Foundation in perpetuity, and you will continue to transform lives in the power of philanthropy for years to come. So I want to thank you for that. And I will say that Dr. and Mrs. McDavis were the lead donors to that project. I called them up and I thought it was going to be a tough call, and he goes, "It's done." He's like, "Stop talking to him, done." So it's all squared away. So congratulations to Dean Middleton, she's amazing. And now I'm going to pass it on to our mayor, Steve Patterson.
Can you guys hear me okay? As I go into professor mode.
Renee.
You want me to use the mic? I want to use the mic.
Renee.
Renee, I need to have you up here. It's time for the roast. No, it's not. You know, there's a theme that was said, and that is that you're a leader. You are an amazing leader. You have been. I watched the Patton College. For those of you who remember McCracken, when McCracken was McCracken. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to go there. There are so many interesting nicknames. But watching you when I was faculty and then becoming a city council member and then becoming the mayor, watching what you have done is just speechless. You know, you were dogged. You just sat there and said, no, this building will get renovated, and you saw it through to the end. And it's a gorgeous facility. You all have seen McCracken Hall. Sorry. You've all seen the Patton College of Education. And it's all because of you. It's all because of you. So therefore, I've never done this before. Well, I've read lots of proclamations. I have never proclaimed a day for a dean ever. Office of the Mayor. Proclamation. Whereas Renee Middleton became Dean of the Ohio University College of Education in 2006. And whereas in 2010, under Dean Middleton's leadership, the college received from Violet L. Patton the second largest single gift to any college of education in the nation. And the College of Education was renamed in honor of Dr. Patton's parents as Gladys W. and David H. Patton College of Education. And whereas Dean Middleton successfully led academic realignment and expansion of the Patton College integrated programs from the former College of Health Sciences, Health and Human Sciences, thank you, to better serve the state of Ohio and meet the needs of local and global communities. And whereas throughout Dean Middleton's tenure as dean, she has been a strong and consistent advocate of public education, P through 12 teachers, and Appalachian schools and districts. And whereas Dean Middleton recognized the need for a collective voice in southeastern Ohio and initiated the development of the Southeast Ohio Teachers Development Collaborative, comprised of 5 educator preparation programs and practitioners within local education, agencies and actions of planning and legislative advocacy to improve teacher preparation and professional development for teachers. And whereas Dean Middleton has consistently allocated funding to expand the clinical model of education preparation with the key focus on improving P-12 student learning that has been recognized nationally by the American Association of College and Teachers, or College of Teachers and Education, and the National Network of Educational Renewal. And whereas Dean Middleton has publicly advocated for critical discourse on topics ranging from racial and ethnic justice, social and economic inequities, gun violence in schools, and the overuse and misuse of standardized testing. And whereas the Patton College of Education will forever be stronger because of Dean Middleton's steadfast leadership and encouragement to continue to go out and do great things. Now, therefore, I, Steve Patterson, the Mayor of the City of Athens, here in the great state of Ohio, do hereby proclaim today, May 14th, 2001, as Dean Renee A. Middleton Day in the City of Athens, and encourage and recognize the impact of the work that you have done and your leadership. Just when you thought you were sitting down.
Well, I'm going to be very brief and just thank everyone for coming out and showing your support. And my greatest wish is that the support you have shown me over the last 15 years, that will not falter. And I take a lot of pride of the work that takes place in the Patton College of Education. And probably one of my greatest pet peeves is that people focus so much on the building, which is important, and lose sight of the work and the people that do that work and make that college come alive every day. And it's just been my pleasure to, from day one, I was told that in the Patton College I had a difficult faculty. And I love that because I have found our faculty to be stubborn, a mind of their own, not listening, go out and do things and then ask for forgiveness. And if a lot of that sounds familiar, it's a lot like my personality, so we were a good match. And I liked that they questioned and that they challenged me and didn't just accept anything. And I don't want them to lose that spirit, and I want them to continue to be called to lead. And it's just been my pleasure. It really has been an awesome, awesome pleasure to serve. But it's been 15 years and it's now time for someone else. And so you all do a national search and find a dean that's going to live up to your expectations and take the college to even greater heights. And so it's been my pleasure to serve, and thank you all for your love and your care and your support, and all the different people from all the different walks of life and different paths. It's just good to see you all here, and thank you for your support. Thank you.
Do I cut it this way or this way?
I don't know. It's the other way. Yep.